Hi, this is Demoscenes with another video, and today we're gonna take a look inside this kind of bag. You look what that is. You should know what it is. Let's try and get it up. I'm just gonna take a sip of my coffee. It's like 7:30 in the morning. And just try to get things in order here for you guys. So yeah, my voice is fine and fresh this morning. If you wonder what's flashing in the background, I'm gonna just see what I mean. Yeah, I don't know, I have some kind of mood light thing here and it's crazy. Anyhow, let's gonna make some space. I'm a guy that's always preparing things in advance. You should know that. Alright, so anyhow, smelling good, old hardware. Whoa. So what's this? This is unfortunately, it's an MSX SVI Spectravideo. If you're looking at this, well, it's looking kind of, sorry to say, but this is an ugly design, so to speak. I mean, come on, who would ever put the arrow keys like this? The select key, the slot. Ooh, goodness, that one is clean, that old dirty thing. It's an XPress edition, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna lift this. Actually, I'm gonna pause this and remove this ugly bag or bastard from the table, and we're gonna get ourselves a proper look of this. Alright, welcome back. We're gonna start and look. As always, we're gonna turn this around a bit to see what it is. Looking pretty fine if you're asking me. What's more important is we have ourselves some kind of switches here. Button, a switch. Wow. Good morning. Let's see, we have something here at the back side. If we're kind of pulling it out. Yeah, that's a good thing to say in the morning. Anyhow, we have some monitor things, composite, video out, power, on off button. Yeah, so that. Oh crap. Printer, disk drive, and an RS232 out. Wow, this I know what it is. It's an RGB modification. As a matter of fact, I know what these switches are doing. I'm not stupid. But this is this turns on and off the RGB modification, and it has some kind of NTSC and PAL function which you can switch between. And this switch between the modification, that is this is actually from the beginning this computer is an MSX I, but it has been like upgraded to an MSX II, which we're gonna take a look inside. What's inside, as always. So I'm gonna, yeah, well, of course, if this wasn't going to snap my fingers off back there. Ouch! We're gonna see here. Tape recorder or tape cassette station, the joystick 2-1, the floppy drive is black, so this one has been replaced, I believe. Some buttons, not buttons, but some indicators for that the machine is on, the floppy drive. As a matter of fact, even though this is pretty ugly, I mean the design is ugly, but sorry, but it still looks in great condition. The key seems to be working. I saw a very nice button here, it's called stop, so I'm just gonna stop and open it up and see what's inside. Okay, so we're back, it's opened up. We're just gonna go through it here. As I said, we have some kind of modifications here, which are indeed true. If we're looking here, we see that it has the MSX II basic ROM, the MSX II disk ROM, and this is probably standard chip. And if we're, I told you that there was some kind of switches here. If it's usually a good thing to follow one of the wires, so to speak. We have a black one here, black and red. That is probably the supply. And we can see that if we're looking at this ROM here, the guy has been taking like the ground from it, or my bad, it's not the ground, it's the init. So it kind of tells the ROM that it's getting the initializing or init signal. The same for this, the AY3. This is this. Gosh, it's too early for this. This is the sound chip, of course. The AI chip is amazingly in this machine. So here it goes, it takes the power, and the power wire is going up here. See what I mean? The black and the red. And if you're following the black guy, it's going to the switch. That switch. And the green one is probably some kind of logic signal thing, so you can switch. I believe, like I said, you can turn it on and off. And if we're going to this, you can see that one of the connectors is not connected, so it's just that and that. And this one is going directly to the MC1377P chip, which is the video chip. Or not the video chip, it's kind of a video component, so to speak. And what's more, we have the reset button, which is going under the floppy, and I'm not going to remove the floppy because I know that floppy is attached to the motherboard, so it would be pretty dumb to do that. Oh Lord, sometimes coffee is so good. This one is looking very nice, and we have the RGB modification, which gives us possibility to get the signal out to an RGB monitor or similar. There we go, that was the breakfast. And so if we're looking inside here, some dirty old bastard, should clean it out. But I'm a little bit skeptic to clean old hardware, because you know, if you're just taking your vacuum cleaner, sucking things up, you can get static electricity and it will zap one of those chips. And this is the graphic accelerator, I believe. No, I was lying right into your ears. This is the CPU. And here we have the memory, and we have some kind of expansion thing here. This is the MSX II expansion, and also it is something more. One thing that I know about the Spectravideo is it's a good machine, but it's a bit restricted, so to speak, because Spectravideo, they kind of made it cheap, so there aren't a lot of standard MSX 1 or 2, 1 I think, MSX 1 things are working perfectly, but the MSX 2 games and demos and whatever isn't, well, they are working, but you have to strangle a bit to get them working on the Spectravideo machine. And why is that? Really, I don't know. I think they just made it cheap, and they wanted to make like a more PC, modern computer or desktop computer, because this is an XPress edition, so this one is powerful. Yeah. what more? We have a battery here. Someone has been kind of exploring with that. I'm gonna take a look inside that so it's not leaking, because if it's leaking it's no good. I can see that the capacitors here are a bit fishy, so to speak, and this ribbon cable, wow, it has a huge crack here, so I have to be careful when I'm opening it up, if I ever do it again. Well, I always do that. And what more, like I said, it has a sound chip here, an AY, good stuff. It's like an improved version of the IM chip. YM, I mean. Gosh, you see what I mean? Yeah. This is also probably the standard memory, I guess. It has been tested, which is kind of a good thing. This is the PSU, so I'm not gonna get my fingers dirty in there. What's next? I guess that we're gonna just take things easy, and I'm gonna get the screws back, put this machine, I mean, together, back, close the lid, and see what's going on. Yeah, so I will see you in another cup of coffee. Okay, so we're back. Everything is plugged in, ready to rock and roll. I kind of forgot to mention a few things, but let's just pop this up first. There we go. So we have this presentation. If you notice there, I got some more VRAM in this machine. Yeah, I keep saying machine. What it is actually is an SVI738. Yeah, and you can see here at once that we have some fancy things which are not like standard in an original MSX1. For instance, if we're looking at the basic, it's 2.1. The disk basic version is 1.5, and originally it wasn't 2.1, it was just 1 point something, I think. The thing is that the graphic chip, that little V9938 I was looking on, or we were looking at when I opened her up, it's the same chip as in an MSX II. So I mean, normally a standard MSX1 has like the ROM capacity of 64 kilobyte RAM, but you can it has the capacity to address like 144 kilobyte of RAM, but the standard is 64, where you have like the VRAM is 16 kilobyte and the ROM is 32 kilobyte. So it's kind of like yeah, what you can do to make it to turn into an MSX2 is actually to kind of install that little circuit board that you saw inside mine, which is basically a memory mapper, so you get more memory. If we're trying to boot this up, I'm just gonna pull the switch and we're gonna see what's going on, so to speak. Yeah, the switch also disabling the floppy drive for some odd reason, I don't know why. And by the way, I have the RGB output, so this is supposed to give it a better screen. And while we are looking at this beautiful demo called Bold, one of my favorites, I'm just, I know there are better qualities and better captures of this demo on the net, but this is not. I mean, I'm just showing what the computer is doing, and like I said, it's a beautiful demo, but I'm just gonna keep on talking. Yeah, what's more, like I said, the CPU is a Zilog Z88, which can deal with like 3.6 megahertz, and the graphic chip is the V9938, the same, yeah, as I said, the same as in MSX II. It has 16 colors, but if you're using that chip, you can sure squeeze out a lot more colors. And the sound, 3 channels, 8 octaves, and the chip is an AY38910. What more? I mean, you can install all kind of peripherals into this box, like a joystick, of course. You can have like a sensor, touch graphic tablet, joypad, an extra floppy drive, cartridge, and well, modem, spring floppy drive, external drive. So yeah, the list goes on. You can basically do add just as much as you want to this machine. The Spectravideo SVI738 XPress was an MSX I compatible home computer. And it also goes by a ghost name, so to speak, the MSX 1.5. And why 1.5? Well, that is because the Yamaha video chip, the V9938, and yeah, I don't really know why they did it like this, but yeah. So the MSX is working. Everything, as you can see, flickering nice, because it does. I'm gonna try and nothing happens there now. Great. I was just flipping the switches. I know that if we had done this a different way, like doing it with the RF out, it would have been some different colors, or you could have turned it into black and white. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna do that some other time, I think, because, well, yeah, I don't have the remote control for the stupid monitor, TV, tube, whatever, and it has been a bit hassle to get it working, because, well, I don't know what was wrong, but I had to like open it up and, yeah, get funky. And now this is dope. This is cool. As you can see, the machine is working, and yeah, the end. So I guess I'll also call it the end here. See you guys in another video. Bye bye for now.